here with BatchStovez, and today I got a package in the mail from John over at Flat Cat Gear, and he contacted me a while back, several months ago actually, and was interested in my beer can replacement cook pot, and had talked to me about coming up with a stove windscreen combination for it. And so I sent him a cook pot, and he's been real busy, but he got that back to me and said, "Hey Sam, I completed the windscreen. I'm going to send you one, check it out." So this is what we've got in the box. So let's open it up, and we'll see what he came up with. Wow. Okay. Okay. Gives me a little instructions here on how to put this together. Very, very thin, lightweight stuff. And it's got his logo in here. As you can see, I don't know how he stamps this out, but very neat. Let's see what he says. Sam, first and foremost, I want to thank you for sending me your beer can size pot. I am not a beer can user, however, I think your pot is an outstanding product, well crafted and anodized. I'm sorry to take so long to get back with you, but the stove was just much harder to optimize than I thought. Enclosed is a prototype cooking system for the beer can size pot. I used your pot as a design center and optimized the complete system. The windscreen is stainless steel and will either roll up or store inside your pot or wrap around your pot. People seem to want the option of storing their windscreen either way. Also included is a new stove design. In calm weather, I can boil 2 cups of water using 17 milliliters of alcohol. Small diameter pots are hard to make efficient. The time to boil is about 8 to 10 minutes. That's a decent boil time. Enjoy the cooking system and let me know what you think about it. I will be having a special deal on Backpacking Light to sell the limited number that I produced. Best regards, John, Flat Cat Gear. John, thank you very much. Thank you for the compliments on the cook pot. And thank you for taking the time to design and make this setup. And I will definitely give it a shot, and we'll see how it goes. So let's see if I can follow these directions here and put this thing together. There we go. See if I can. Okay. Okay, I see. So basically, this goes in there like that. Little pot stand. Like so. And then I'm not sure if this goes under or in the stove. Very interesting how he makes these stoves. It's basically some carbon felt wick at the bottom and also around the sides. Very light, very lightweight. Okay. So I think the setup goes something like this. So we'll have to see. He doesn't say how much the system weighs, but I can tell you that it's not very much. And being that it's stainless steel, I don't think there's going to be an issue with you tearing it up anytime soon. And he says you can roll it up. It comes apart pretty easy. So, says you can roll it up and store it inside the pot. Yeah, goes in there real nice. Stove goes in there. And you still got room in there for a 4-ounce pill bottle. And let's see how much that whole system weighs. Alright, let's see. Weighs 5.23 ounces, just like this. 5.23 ounces. Or 149 grams. Not bad, 5.5 ounces. Like so. You can throw this in your pot. I think I'm going to do some boil test on this and see if I can come up with the times that he came up with. Only 17 milliliters of alcohol and 8 to 10 minutes. So if you are interested in one of these windscreens, you can contact John over at Flat Cat Gear and pick one of these up. And I'm going to get with John after I do some tests on this, and we'll see how it does. Thanks, John over at Flat Cat Gear, for sending me this. Actually, thank you for designing this around my pot. I think it's a great compliment to the pot, and thank you so much for that. And boil test on it, see what we can come up with. Hi guys. Alright, so I'm out here in the shop, and I'm going to do a boil test with John's setup for that he made specifically for my beer can replacement cook pot. Basically consists of the stove, a wick stove, and a windscreen. This is a very thin stainless steel. Got a couple wire pins that go through there that hold the windscreen together and act as a pot stand. And John said that this would bring 2 cups of water to a boil in 8 to 10 minutes with 17 milliliters of denatured alcohol. Now, I don't know if he said, I mean, I'm sure heat would be close. That's what I use. So we've got 10 milliliters here. And let's do 7.5 because I have a 7.5 mark here. Another 7.5 milliliters. There we go. Let's put that in and see what we got. We've got 2 cups, actually 16.9 ounces of water here. And this water was in the, it's cold, so let's see what kind of water temp we got. Now, he didn't say what the average water temp was. And so, of course, you know, colder the water, the longer it's going to take. But, see what this water temp is. It's usually around 50-something degrees. Alright, well, 60 degrees. Let's go with that. Let's get this lit and just put the pot right on and see what we got. Start this timer. Okay. So we started with 60-degree tap water and 17 milliliters of fuel. We'll see what we end up with. See how high we can get it and how long it takes. This windscreen that John makes is very, very super lightweight. It's very compact. You can roll it up. You can stick it in the pot. You can put it around the pot. It's very well made. I don't know if he punches these slots out by hand or if he's doing it, has some kind of machinery that he does it with. I don't know. I haven't asked him. But he has these round vent holes about half, almost maybe halfway around. So if you have wind, you can put it to the back side if you have a light breeze, and leave the vent holes on the front. And then he has these exit vents up top. The whole thing's very well made, very sturdy. I mean, to be so fragile looking, it's a very, very sturdy setup. Very impressed with John's work. Does a real good job. John's came up with some very neat, innovative stoves over the years. His ISO clean stove uses regular isopropyl alcohol, and it doesn't, because it's clean burning, it doesn't leave any kind of residue on your pots. Those are pretty neat. And he's done several different stoves over the years. Esbit type burners, titanium, stainless steel. And so he asked me a while back to if I would. He was very interested in my beer can replacement cook pot, and asked me if I would send him one, and I said sure. So I did. And he told me that he was going to develop a windscreen stove combination for it. And it's been a while. I guess he's been busy, but he finally got around to it as he promised and sent me this. And he said he's made a few of them. I don't know if he's going to put them on his website, and it may just be a one-run thing that he's doing. I don't know. I'm going to get with John and see what the deal is. But like I said, he said it'd take 8 to 10 minutes, so I can check on it when it gets closer to being a boil. Okay, so we're about 9.5 minutes in, and we're up to almost 200 degrees. And 9.5 now, we're at 201, so we're almost to a boil. So let's see how long it takes to get to a boil. Coming up on 10 minutes here. Alright, 10 minutes. We're at 204. Still burning. I can hear it. Can't really see anything going on in there, but not quite. Getting there. Remember, this was 60-degree water. Stove may be dying out now. I don't see the... Yeah, I think the stove may be out. So we got up to 204, which is not a rolling boil, but definitely burned about 10 minutes. Yeah, the stove went right out. Well, that was with 17. That was with 17 milliliters of fuel. So you put a little more in there, and that would have got right on up to boil. But it got up to 204, which if you're going to be hydrating some food or, you know, for coffee or something like that, that's plenty hot enough. So about 10.5 minutes. Super lightweight. I'll weigh this and get you the specs on the whole little setup here. But it's 5.5 ounces total with the cook pot, and pretty impressed with this, John. I like it. So if anybody's interested with this windscreen stove combination, contact John over at Flat Cat Gear, and he can hook you up with one of these setups. And this will work, I'm pretty sure it'll work with the beer can pot as well as the beer can replacement cook pot. So if you have a Foster's pot, you can use it for that as well. Sam at Batch Stoves. John, I want to thank you over at Flat Cat Gear for developing and designing this system around my beer can replacement cook pot. For watching the videos, stop by the website at www.BatchStovez.com. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and have a great day.